Have you ever noticed anything weird like on your credit report?
I got my identity stolen a couple years ago.
What was like how did you know it got stolen?
Uh, I got a call from the government
Fair enough.
asking me if I had connections to the cartel. That's how I know.
Wow. That's
And I thought they were a scammer, but they told me information that a normal person would not know.
right. So you've got experience in this. Did they ever resolve that for you or find the person that did it?
I have no clue. They
Um,
never called me back or told me anything else.
okay. I'm gonna send you her information. I'm pretty sure that's the person who did it. I
You think
think
it could be the same person?
100%. Yeah. How many years ago was it?
Probably around 2021.
Yep. Yep. Because I show she used your identity from 2018 to 2022, early 2022.
And how did you find me exactly?
Her messy trail of people that she's used. There's literally like there's probably 50 plus people that lead back to her.
Over 50.
Uh huh.
Okay, that's something else.
Yep. And the steps that you could take to kind of protect yourself is contact.
Hmm.
I'll give you all the contact information to Optum Health, um, and I will give you all the contact information to the cash advance place as well, just in case, because
Okay.
they should also know that she worked there and she took personal information too. Also, if you contact the South Carolina State Police with her information and say there's already other people contacting as well, and just be like, hey, your story, you got a call from the government saying that people stole your identity, and you had information regarding that, um, and this is the person.
Yeah, the only thing that scares me is that she might have ties to some very, very dangerous criminal organizations.
Well, that is true, um, and that's only if you're comfortable. You know what I mean?
I'll take the information and kind of mull it over and decide what to do from there, but I appreciate you giving it to me.
Yeah, I'll send that to you real quick. She's in Kentucky now. She used to live at the address that I sent you. Um, and it's
Do
weird.
you have a picture of her?
I do. I will send that to you too.
Because if I see her face, I might recognize her. I sold property to a woman named Tasha a couple years back.
Let me uh let me send you that picture real quick. I'll do it while we're on the phone.
All right.
Um, I'm gonna send you a couple. One of them's off of her LinkedIn. One of them's off of her Pinterest.
Okay.
Did you sell that property to her?
I sold her a piece of 1012's property back in 2017, 2018
Mm-hmm.
to a woman named Tasha.
Yep. Tasha Hundley. They're on their way now.
Her face does look a little familiar. She might have been blonde back then, and she had a daughter.
The second one's coming in. She had a daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, she looks. Hey, look at this woman's picture. Does she not look familiar to you? She does look like that lady who got 1012. Yeah. She looks a lot. She looks a lot like the lady who bought some property off me just before, like right around late fall of 2018, 2017.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know she purchased the property off you, but that would be the only association that she would have to you, not a continued association all the way up until early 2022. And the fact that you got the call from the government around 2021, it would put it right in the timeline because identity theft for the government takes a while. And
Yeah.
she may have sold your information too. She did get credit cards with a couple other people. She did get a few other things with other people, but mainly she's been selling it in bulk to people who use it for other things, which it does end up in the hands of criminal organizations. So she may not know the cartel directly,
but she's selling to them.
But she's selling on websites that would
cater to them.
Yes.
Yeah, because I got that call. I was in my mom's kitchen because I was living with her at the time in 2021. Yeah, it was the week of 4th of July, and they called me and asked if I had a bank account in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, no, I have $2 in my bank account. And they said, okay, well, we're having to investigate you with ties to the cartel.
And that investigation is probably still ongoing. Most federal investigations last 5 years or so.
Yeah. It's just kind of insane to me because I didn't expect to get a call from or a message from some random person today and be told, hey, I might have been the person who stole your identity.
Right.
And you got other friends who had this happen to them from her too?
Yes. She's on TikTok, and she is actually awful. She's extorting somebody. I believe she became their payee. So what she does on TikTok is she'll take advantage of vulnerable people who aren't all there mentally in the nicest way, and she'll help
elder fraud and other abuse.
Yep. And she'll take advantage of them, and she'll gain access to their Cash App and hold it over them, and there's several pieces of proof where she has done this to several people. She'll take their money, and since they're not all mentally there, she'll jump online and be like, oh, they're crazy, I'm a good person.
Yeah, and that sounds about like a scammer.
And vulnerable people believe her, and it continues. And then when she's caught out, she just cuts everybody and moves on to the next.
It goes on to the next person.
Yep. But I found this accidentally. But since I found it, I figure it's my responsibility to call people and be like, hey, I'm going to give you this woman's information since you have specifically gotten a phone call saying your identity was stolen before from the government.
Yeah. I guess what I'll do is you can get the information to me, and then I'll decide what to do from there, if I want to pursue it or not, or at the very least, if you guys are building a case, if you're building a case against her that you need someone to testify and it all adds up, then I guess I can try to do that if it comes down to it.
I'm just a normal guy, and honestly, that would be up to the police. That would be up to your comfort level. I'm sending you her information right now.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yep. That's her address. She's in Kentucky now. McKee, Kentucky. So she's not next door to you,
Yeah.
So that's
but she's not far.
She's not far, but she's far enough. Right now, she's taking advantage of somebody in life, and it's actually kind of disgusting.
No, it's definitely disgusting.
Yeah, this is on another level. It's bad, and
you have to have a certain level of darkness and evil in your heart to be not even think you're doing anything wrong when you're doing this.
Right. Though the woman she's taking advantage of now, she carries around one of the real alive dolls. They look real. There's some trauma there, but she's also on the spectrum, and she is known to give her medication to put her to sleep, to get online and do her TikTok fuck shit. And several times she has told her that her account got hacked and all of her money's gone, but really she took it. So it's gross.
Yeah, it's definitely not a good thing, and I'm going to assume because you had my parents' names that she's done something to them too.
Yeah, and that's how I can put it together that she did it through Optum Health. instead of the cash advance place. Some people, also you might want to call the cash advance place to see if she used your information to get a cash advance. That could be something that she's done. You could call them up and be like, hey, have I ever gotten a cash advance from you? Because she was the branch manager there, and she could have used all of your information to get a cash advance and then just not pay it back.
And of course, she goes after people who are already dead because, like I said, Denise and Wayne and Donald are all dead.
Yep.
So there'd be no one to fight her over that because no one would know.
Right, and you're the youngest person associated with it, and you would, and since those names also they're related to you, the health insurance would link family members together if you ever been to an appointment with them, or if you were an emergency contact, or if you were anything associated with them on their medical. That's probably how she got your information too.
Okay. That makes sense.
Unless she got your information from the sale and then put it into her medical thing and then noticed your parents and then just did all that. That could be, it's complicated. It could be anything. But she got your information and apparently your parents and all of that. Because if you just sold a property to her, she had nothing to do with your parents.
Yeah. It's strange, but at the same time, if she took anything from my parents, then through their health insurance, that would make sense because we had some very weird things happening around the time that my grandparents passed away.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember what year that was?
Really, that would have been about 2013 and 2015.
Okay.
Because that's when they died. We started having some weird issues with the health insurance around those times when we were trying to, take care of like hospice care and funerals and everything. We started having major issues with the health insurance companies.
Do you know if they went through United Health or any subsidiary of them? Like
my grandma did.
Your grandma did? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. So it's pretty widespread. It's probably more people than I know of.
Yeah, you said it was some of your friends that got hit by it too?
Some of my friends got hit by what she's doing now on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Because she no longer has her job with the health insurance, and I'm going to be getting in contact with the health insurance because I'm sure they have, they keep records. And
oh yeah, they have to by law.
When they just have to be notified that something weird is going on, and they have to investigate it and look into it. And I'm pretty sure between the cash advance place and the United Health, they're going to find out what she did, and you'll probably be contacted by the health insurance company if your data was accessed by her.
Right.
Whenever they get around to it. And then it'll just all come together with the call that you got in 2021.
Yeah, I'm hoping there'll be some kind of resolution. Right now, I'm in my 30s. Me and my partner are trying to establish ourselves, and our credit scores keep getting bumped down for some reason. I think we just figured out why.
Yeah. Like no reason at all, they keep getting bumped down?
Yeah, mine will crawl up to the 600-700 marker, and then all of a sudden it's back down to the 5s.
Yep. And that could be because she's running through and trying to check credit, trying to apply for a card here or there, or do you know how to get a detailed credit report for yourself?
I do occasionally do that. I've been getting a lot of emails on my main email account about me getting approved for credit cards lately that I never applied for.
Well,
I'm going to have to start notifying carriers.
I think you may have found the person that is applying for them.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, if you get a detailed credit report that shows you applied for this credit card on this date at this time, you'll be able to line it up with some other things, and you'll have that for your records. You'll also be able to report those as not you, and give her name in the report and her location, because then they'll take it based off of IP of where it was applied for, and if they match it up to an IP from McKee, Kentucky, well, they will take care of business too, because what she's doing is not legal, not good.
Yeah, it's all bad news.
Yep.
All right. Well, if you have any more information, send it over to me. I appreciate it, Mike.
Not a problem. I appreciate you. And yeah, if I get anything else, I'll just shoot it over to you on text.
All right. Thank you so much.
And if you need anything, if you got any questions, just text me. Let me know. I'll tell you if I can find it out for you or if I know.
All right. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You have